Hi, I'm Alison and welcome to the China Repair Studio. And so today I thought I would just finish off with actually putting some milliput and filling in these small holes from where it's been pinned. Now in my previous video we did actually break this apart and it's a beautiful Famille Rose bowl. Now it's been broken in two pieces and it was quite a thing to break it apart because again everything always looks easy and never is. And although, as you can see in two pieces here, although it didn't have much glue on it, it was actually held in place by literally a few pins, and so we had to really wrestle with it to break it apart without damaging any more of the bowl and making any additional breaks. Now I've taken out the rivets, well not the rivets as such but the pins, and I'll just show you here. Now these are the pins, very small, and I've decided not to put them back in. So what I'm doing is I've just started to actually fill the holes in with milliput. And I started doing it and I thought actually I'll do a quick video just so you can see what I'm doing and the whole process, and then on the next video we will actually put it all back together by gluing correctly. Now milliput I have here, I'll show you. This is a superfine white and it does come in lots of other colours. It's just so easy, and you mix it 50-50. So for instance, here's the white one and it comes in two different colour packs. So you do half of one, half of another, and you combine it together until the colour is seamless. And once you've taken it out, always make sure it's completely wrapped in. Now I have actually got two pieces here. I'm just going to mix them together. I tend to put them into a ball because it's easier to tell the size to make sure they are the same size. And you just combine them. And then once they're combined, I'm just going to fill in just a few holes just so then I can sand it, and then as I say on the next video we will glue. Now it's quite important to fill in the holes because if you don't fill holes in, again it's then another weak spot, so it may come apart again, and you just don't want any weak spots. It's quite a hefty piece of porcelain, so we want to fill all the gaps in. And I did notice also this does actually have a chip here, if you can see on this part here, you can see there, which once we've glued in place and we put a bit of milliput on, we'll fill the little chip in as well. But today we're just filling in these small little holes. So once it's nice and combined and it's all the same colour, you then need to take a small little utensil. I have one here. Now if you don't have something like this, a cocktail stick is quite useful, that will do. And I'm just going to fill in, just take a tiny part and just fill in the holes. Now it's going to takes 3 or 4 hours to dry because it's quite a small amount, but I will leave it all night to dry and then tomorrow I will sand. Now just fill a hole in there. Don't want to put too much on, don't put too much work for yourself, if you can see that. I've already done one here and I've already done some milliput there, so I've got another piece just here. So again, just take a little bit of milliput and just fill it in, right, squeeze it right in. You want to fill that hole completely. So that part's done, and then we'll take this next one here. Now on an item this size, years ago they would have actually put rivets in. With this they have pinned it, but of course, you know, when it was done they probably didn't have the glues we have now, and the glues we have now are so strong I really don't think you need to use rivets and pins. So a little bit more here. Now this one here is a bit more tricky because it's around the side as well. You can sort of press in. There you go. As I say, this is going to take a few hours to dry, but I will leave it 24 hours. And then we have a couple of others, one more here, if you can see. So again, we just take the milliput, and it does actually go round a bit. I wasn't going to do this video, but I started it and I thought actually some people may want to see the next process rather than me fast forwarding and saying I've done it and then suddenly gluing. So I just thought you'd like to see just briefly what I'm doing next. Now that looks good. Now if you can see any, once you've done that, if you can see some little dents, again fill in again, because when we glue it, it's adding extra glue on there, so it's going to help fill it in better and the glue won't go into a dent. So we want to make sure it's slightly proud, so we can just do a little bit of sanding. Don't want to make too much work for ourselves, but just a little bit. So that one's done, and I'll just double check this one again. Lift this up. Let's put that back there. And yeah, I can just see a little bit more there. Just do a little bit more there. And yeah, just see a little gap there. See that? Right. So I filled in all the holes from the little pins. And as I say, I'm going to leave that now. I'm going to sand it, and in the next tutorial, the next video, we are going to be gluing it back together again. After that, we are going to, another stage will be putting milliputs, filling in any little cracks and surfaces, and then after that, on the last video, we're going to do something quite special with this, so look out on that. Again, if you haven't subscribed before, please subscribe, please like and please share, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.